onto Miracle. They've got the root as well. They'll be able to do a good amount of damage here. Miracle, he's just straight up dead. The three of them collapse upon him. First blood to Mickey.
Great move by Taiga. Super sneaky as well. Boots, and then he just runs into the tree lines there. He's used to on a target even if they're standing in the middle of the lane. They can just throw their abilities because they have different ways to tank the battery assault with the illusions that can come up with the PL. Yeah, now they just have a clear level advantage. They're just going to keep going and punching him.
I mean, we see it here. Kura, in they go. He's trying to run, but Taiga Mickey on top of them. And now they'll turn their attention over towards GH and Miracle, who do manage to finish off Taiga in response with that wave. So able to get the trade this time, Nigma.
How's the regen looking down there? I think I'm seeing quite a bit more on the side of Team Liquid. Yeah, Mickey still has a lot of regen. Miracle is going to start. Yeah, they brought a little bit more, but let's see if they can keep this aggression. Now they actually have 3 heroes versus just the 2, as Taiga did have to. He was back at base.
GH is trying to run in. I think they're going to be able to turn and just kill him. He just managed to go with the help of the stun onto Insania. And actually, with the Dukes in the trees, he will live. As you say, charges were prepared, and GH is able to stay alive. Nigma this time getting a kill and losing nothing for it.
I know how to handle such
Weehaw staying incredibly low in the mid lane. Quickly just getting that arcane rune out too can put even more pressure. So be a little bit careful. He does the fairy fire and everything too, so he's trying to evade some pressure, but sitting very low on HP.
Yeah, to alleviate some of the pressure. And of course, you know, it doesn't really matter what sort of pressure is done as long as they can push back. There will be the time for Taiga to restore the damage done. Amid, talking about Taiga. Maybe he had his eyes too set on that bottom tower that he was trying to protect as he gets caught in the mid. Swap back from Kuro. Sets him in position for him and Weehaw to take him down. Quadfus trying to chase down GH. GH, he has got the stick charges. Is it enough? It is.
Ooh, with that range drop as well.
Kuro's also around with the swap. Not necessary, but just to show that he was there in case he was needed.
Yeah. I was about to say, we probably are only going to see, for the majority, aggressive swaps too, and I didn't say it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And bottom. CP was in play from Taiga. Miracle. See how much he wants to try and poke around with Mickey. Just have to be a little careful, but at the same time, GH has hit the 6, and he's also got an invis room, so good potential here.
Save top. Boxy, he actually gets false promise at 30 HP. He's on mind control.
And with that, he's going to be not fine.
Not fine.
Not fine. They tried their best there. South did come out. Didn't quite come out earlier. I don't know who. I mean, was it Insania who saved him, or he saved himself? But he didn't do it at the start of the false promise, so it's far too late.
I think he was
did
too
not
far
get
away.
enough healing benefit.
Yeah. And Nigma now, quickly, they turn their eyes toward mid with the Visage Familiars, with the bench there. Taking down the tower.
And GH is able to get this set up with the Rocket Flare. He's in onto Taiga. Taiga, he has got the overgrowth. He's trying to get it out, and he will do. He gets it out in time. GH now taking hits for the tower. GH is going to fall. Boxy comes in with the TP. Miracle already shifted heavily into strength, but Boxy is going to do his best to run him down. Taiga, as low on HP as he is, he's still managing to help out with a good line of the Nature's Grasp, forcing Miracle to waveform away. Boxy won't be able to grab him though. So
Radiant's bottom tower
and
is
triple
under
brave man.
attack.
Oh, we're at 100%. Not even getting that.
yeah, that's true. We're farm play quite silently down. Anyway,
Killing spree!
Played a Miracle to get himself put the skill there with the reveal. Buffers getting the waveform to tower. GH still trying to stand. In fact, birds are here. They're on to Quadfa. Quadfa has some move play from Kuro Boxy. The familiar stones are out instantly. It's getting healed up. Back straight up the you said that scepter just it's purchase. It did nothing for it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Stay behind threes.
Okay, I mean, I can swap. I'm counting.
Is under attack.
It's got to run. Football comes out. It's been on to Miracle. Back. Will push back Mickey. They are healing him up. He is going to not up the false promise enough. Keep him safe. GH grabs him. Nature's Grasp does die. Quick response there from Insania. They see the expect that there was no flow of magic damage to burst him down.
No,
very tanky.
Damage is definitely going to be tough for Liquid here. Like Crimson Guard plus that Grave, like we were mentioning. They're getting a setup here on Weehaw.
Koifer, he's trying to go in with the Ghost. He's just burst. And that's the Exorcism. Oh, no, he's just summoned up his own Ghost. He dies straight away. GH's in under the tower. Set up there onto Insania. Goodbye. As Miracle blasts him in the face with the E-Blade. I mean, that doesn't look great for Liquid. If they cannot present pretty much the one hero that they want to put the front lines, have backed up by the false promise, and Koifer just dies. He just disappears.
Yeah, you can't. Like it's
Barking out the Roshan, grabbing themselves the Aegis. We have it. Miracle will take it. They already had trouble killing him once. It's going to be almost impossible to do it twice.
And this will give him the like little blanket where he can just finish up that Manta and not be at risk because he has an Aegis. And he's going to have
Radiant's top tower.
Biggest thing really is just getting Koifa BKB, because then he can at least not get popped by Ethereal Blade combo and the Soul Assumption instantly and avoid the stun.
Yeah.
That's one thing that could help a bit, but he can't find any farm. He's actually just hit no creeps in the last minute that he's been walking around here.
And there we go. TP down bottom. They want to try and play onto mid-game. They're coming in. GH with a hook shot straight into the backside of Kuro. That won't do it.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
As Miracle, he's turned into the PL in an attempt to keep chasing. It's a bit of a hard grab. Mickey with his own doppelganger looking for the micro jukes. Miracle's going to turn over towards Boxy instead. The E-Blade combo comes into play. Insania will be quick with your actions to try and keep him safe. But Miracle, he's just forcing Insania to false promise himself. Mickey will be able to turn and take the Venge out. GH is also falling to the PL. Mickey doing a great job of getting on the backliners. Jump over from Micro. The Auras come out with the Crimson buff. Over to Weehaw they go, but a big sonic wave on the three of them knocks them back. Mickey with another doppel is still alive, but they will find him amongst the illusions. They kill off the PL. Quite but nuked down by the E-Blade. Boxy cannot TP out of time as Miracle's in with the adaptive strike. Cancels the TP. There's a triple kill for Miracle as just 26 minutes into the action. But Nigma's caused this Miracle, Morph, E-Blade, Eagle Song. Swap out. That's one of Liquid's cores gone. Boxy. They just don't have a leg to stand on these cores.
And they get farm. And like the Proxy and Koifa are desperately trying to get farm, but they just get quickly swapped out.
Straight into the backlines. Weehaw sends the Familiars forward. Tiger's trying to get the overgrowth off. Will manage to find it. They do manage to get the stun onto Miracle as well. Miracle shifting the wrong direction, but he still lives. They didn't have enough control to finish him. He turns. E-Blade nuke onto Mickey. Mickey has to buy back. Over they go to Boxy. The false promise comes out just in time. Boxy, he's wicked to push back Kuro. Kuro staying out of the range of the ghost. Koifa trying to chase him. Kuro into the trees. Kuro, he's actually juked him out. Kuro's still alive here. Finally falls. They do manage to get the Aegis. Can they kill Miracle a second time? They surround him. He's already shifted heavily into strength. Jump ball from Miracle. From Micro. He's trying to push back the back lines. Give Miracle the space he needs to get out. Mickey's staying on top of Miracle as best as he can. Miracle still has a fair bit of mana. Goes for the self E-Blade. He's going to play defensively. Goes for the TP out. Weehaw as well. TP's out. Nothing to cancel him as Weehaw was able to knock down a Familiar onto Koifa, stopping Koifa from getting him for the heart, as he needs to have that extra HP to make sure that he doesn't get burst if he gets caught, but then obviously he falls into the problem of just not having the damage to take down these heroes.
They've addressed him. They knew that it's just the PL issue. This game is really all going to be the PL, since the Death Prophet and Lesh just can't really get any farm, and they know that they're going to be able to burst them, so yeah, just itemize versus that PL, and that's exactly what they've done. Now they get their, well, it looks like they're going to do a big push down bottom. All their auras ready, their telescope and everything as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
To have the favor of the repair kit
is under attack
to try and slow things down, but as you can see with the right clicks Nigma's got to offer, this tower still taking a heavy beating through the kit.
Telescope plus Venge with the Morphling. Morph actually can just hit the tower easily from the low ground. He doesn't have to put himself in a risky position up there.
Oh, and GH is in. He's in to get the hook shot and the swap setup from into Kuro's play to get Koifa out of position. Has to put the BKB. Miracle goes in trying to nuke down Insania. It wasn't quite enough damage, so Insania will live. BKB out for Koifa. They turn over towards GH. He's caught in the trees. They kill off the clock. Buyback from Insania as he finally forced the rocket play of GH. They step in over towards Miracle. He started to shift into strength. Silence will end. He's able to tap Kuro. Goes for the swap onto Boxy. Sonic waves there, but Insania was in time with the false promise, keeping Boxy alive for now at least. Turns with the stun onto Kuro to take down the bench. Over they go towards Weehaw as well. Boxy, he'll back up to full. Weehaw being focused. He's falling low. Can they finish him off? The whole team of Liquid chasing him down, but Weehaw, he's able to get the speed back up with the Grave Skill. Finally comes to an end. Mickey closes the gap. The Spirit Loves, the Fusel Blade slow. They'll kill off Weehaw as well. Liquid will manage to hold and push back Nigma.
Huge fight. What they actually did, they were just like, oh, PL is the problem, but PL alone can't actually do anything, so if we kill the rest of his 4 teammates, then we just can actually deal with that hero. Hit again.
Just fun time. Time for the team to respawn. Okay, starting to push in, starting to burn the mana of Miracle. Miracle. Not feeling too worried whatsoever though with that Aegis cheese and the backup that he does have. Okay, still playing out though. Onto Weeha he goes. Trying to
Whitefoot?
Bully back the Visage. He's got the backup of Insania. False Promise is available if they do jump in onto him. Mickey caught on the side though. Mickey this time getting shoved back by GH with the Cogs separating from the rest of his team. Liquid, they're trying to get over towards the PL, but the Cogs, they're just pushing them back. Mickey there will run around the side. Now with the overgrowth, Tiger does hold them down. Boxy steps into the center of it all, but he just gets burst by Miracle. A waveform across. Boxy's life is lost. And now with a jump in from Mind Control, they could chase for even more. Dagger out to 2 of them, and Insania will be able to purge it off himself. GH trying to get into catch someone with the Cogs, but he's being beat back by Mickey's illusions. Mickey steps forward once more. Silence onto the group with them, but not chasing Nigma outside of the base. Again, anytime Liquid lose a member, they have to back off. They have to retreat. They have to make sure they only fight with the...
I suppose that Yules, but still, you feel the burst potential that can come out on this hero. And Boxy's still looking like very squishy with these items.
Mid. Almost there into the silence. So they can burst in the once. McKay's Kuro. Quick with the swap, the tower will fall. Another tier 3 taken as Nigma ready to go up to the high ground. Necro books out, push coming in. As they look to try and take down both of the racks here, and they're doing a good job of it. This melee rack's, it's gone. They'll get themselves half of it. Range racks as well, also nearly down. Miracle's going to come back in and finish that off very, very quickly as well with the stats he has. Mickey's got his item after the heart done. The Monkey King bar is there.
Okay, it just gets reclaimed as well just now. They're looking to go on him.
They're charging in. Mickey is going for this Visage, but already that's just a death profit. Quite fair. Focused down by both GH and Miracle. You're coming with the buyback. Tiger taken out. Miracle turns his attention over towards Boxy. Insania with a false promise will keep Boxy alive. Mickey still trying to just clear through the front line of Nigma, push them back. Kuro is hopping onto Quackba. It's got him right into the reaches of Miracle. He uses up both the BKB as well. Kuro will die for this one, but so will Quackba. Waveform forward as he die back on the Death Prophet. Triple kill once again for Miracle as he's just bursting through the entire lineup of Liquid. They're being pushed back towards the fountain. Nothing being held back by Nigma as they go for force Liquid in to heal up, buy the space required to take down this bottom set of tier 3s and barracks. There's a full X on Mind Control. Boxy and Mickey, they're the last 2 left alive. Mind Control jumps in, the Hex reveal is there, immediately disposes of Boxy. Hook shot across, Mickey will fall. He is without buyback, did fully commit for that MKB, as this one looks like it's coming to an end with Nigma cleaning up the base, cleaning up the heroes. Boxy will die yet again. GG is called, and Nigma take game 3, and with that the series is there 2-1.
Ooh.